Hi, this is Erica with Refine Your Way of Life, and today I would like to talk to you about organizing your papers and storing files and mail and all of your long-term, short-term papers. I am in my home office today. If you have not watched my tour of my home office, I will link it below, so I definitely suggest that you check out that video on how to set up your home office. But today I want to talk about the systems that I have in place to organize all of the papers that are coming in and going out. If you're anything like me, you get a lot of junk mail, or you may have bills that come through the mail, tax documents. I keep client files. I also have items that come in from my daughter's school, from her teachers, that I keep track of, as well as some important papers that I have from my day job. So today I want to take a look at how to get those papers organized so that they don't pile up on you, because if you don't take care of them on a daily basis, they will pile up and become overwhelming. If you have not subscribed to my page, please hit that subscribe button below the video. Also, give me a thumbs up indicating that you like the content that I'm presenting, and please leave a comment below. So speaking of overwhelming, this is what my office currently looks like. So of course, nothing like it looked in the previous video when it had been cleaned up. I've gotten a lot of deliveries and mail, and I've basically kind of just been throwing it on the desk, thinking that I'll get back to it later. And yes, it has piled up. So we are kind of in a paperless time where you can get a lot of your bills and things online. So you shouldn't have as much mail, but I am still getting regular paper mail on a daily basis. I would strongly suggest that any type of bill or mailing that you're getting that does involve paper, I would contact the company and request paperless statements, just to cut down on the number of papers and maybe save a few trees. So today I am going to start with my permanent files, and I want to give you some tips on getting your papers organized. So I'm going to start by going through my permanent files and just clearing out things that I no longer need to keep, and shredding them or throwing them away. So step one is to sort through the documents that you have, and so that you'll know what types of storage that you need. You may not need files, you may need baskets, or you may want to go with a binder. So if you can sort through and categorize your items and papers that you have, then you will know exactly the type of storage that you need. So I use this storage bin and for all of my permanent files. And once I sorted through and got rid of some things, I actually had quite a bit of space left over. It was pretty full before, so I had started a second layer of permanent files. So I combined the two. I'm actually going to take this other filing system back to work with me in the fall when school starts back, and I'm sure I'll find a place to use it there. So I use a three-part system to organize my files. Like I said before, I do have my permanent files that are in this bin. It closes up, and I do keep it in a closet. It's not kept in my office because it is rather large. In this file, I keep things like birth certificates, I keep my tax documents, I keep items related to the business, and files from previous clients that I'm not working with. I hold on to those sometimes. All of that is kept in that file. The second part of my filing system is that I keep what I call transitional files. And so these are things that I'm working on right now at this moment. For example, I'm trying to have a new roof put on the house, so I have a file for that. If I have a current client I'm working with, their file is kept in this system as well. Everything that's in that filing system is temporary. So once I have completed whatever action needs to be taken on those files, they will either go to my permanent storage or be thrown away. The last and third part of my system is that I keep a binder. In this binder, I have coupons, I have gift cards, things that I don't want to overcrowd my purse with. I also have papers that come home from my daughter's school that need to be tackled immediately. I keep bills in here that may come through the mail that I'm going to pay maybe on my next pay period. I keep these in a binder so that I can quickly grab this binder and just take it out of the house with me if I need to. When the binder is in the house, I store it with my transitional files. The next step would be to label everything. I always keep labels in the house, and I label all of my file folders, and I reuse those folders so I can easily just stick another label on top of the previous one. For the binder, each divider in the binder has pockets as well as a tab to label those items as well. And sometimes you will notice that the things that you need will change. For example, I had a folder in my permanent storage for my utility bills. Well, now all of my utility bills are paid online, so I no longer have a need for that particular folder. I do like to alphabetize the folders that are in my permanent storage. I did not do that today, but I will go back and put them in alphabetical order so that I can easily find items that I am looking for. Like I said before, you do want to store your permanent files in a secure place in case you have a fire or something like that. Hopefully you have things that will not be damaged. It is important that you shred all of your important papers. You can get a paper shredder for a pretty reasonable price, such as this one that's on Amazon, and I will link it below. Lastly, just to stay on top of everything so that it does not become overwhelming, make sure that you're filing your papers as soon as they come in. It only takes a few minutes when you check the mail to go ahead and throw away your junk mail and put other items in the appropriate file. Whether you keep a file that says immediate action, put it in that file so that it's not just lying around and then it gets buried underneath other things. Again, thank you so much for tuning in, and don't forget to subscribe to my page by hitting that subscribe button. Give me a thumbs up and leave a comment below. Thank you.